Okay, I'm going to step back for a second because I think there's a lot of information about GLP-1s, semaglutide, Ozempic, tirzepatide, Mounjaro, but the basics, the fundamentals of like, what does a pen or a vial even look like? What does this weekly injection even look like? We assume that people know, and we're getting into, the mechanism of action and how it works and how we use it and the side effects and the risks and what we're seeing in practice. But I just had a woman come to me and she's like, I just don't even know what it looks like. How does it work? How do you inject it? Where do you inject? Is it a pen? Is it a pill? She knew nothing. And so sometimes I wonder, I'm like, are we just like missing the mark on Basics 101? So I am going to show you how these drugs work, what they look like, and how you inject. So I'm going to start with when you get a prescription for Ozempic, you are getting a box like this. The pen, the blue pen, is a smaller dose, and the green pen is a larger dose. So in your box, when we open the box of Ozempic, which looks like this, okay, you are getting needles and you are getting your pen, okay? So what you need to know is that it is a weekly injection. You take the lid off and you take the plastic lid off, and you are actually going to see the top here. In this box of needles, you open it, there is individual needles with paper on top. You are going to take the paper off the top where you see there's a needle. You're gonna actually put the needle onto the pen, take the lid off, one lid, two lids. Some people try to inject with the second lid on. This is your needle. I don't know if you can see, it's tiny, it's a tiny needle. Then you get to your dosage. So it is a dial. You turn the dial till you see your dose. So there's a window here and it will tell you if you're 0.25, 0.5, on the blue pen 0.5. If you go to the green pen, you go up to 1 milligram. So you turn the dial and then there's this gray plunger. What you're gonna do, belly button 2 inches out, 2 inches down, pick up your fat, go in, hold the plunger, the gray plunger for 5 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then take it out. Then you're gonna put the lid back on and you are going to dispose of this needle. And then the following week, when it's time to do your second injection, you're going to get another disposable needle. Same thing, put it on, turn the vial to your dose, inject, it kicks back to 0, and you'll do that every week. So that's what's inside of the Ozempic boxes. The next alternative is Mounjaro. Mounjaro comes in 2 forms, a vial and a pen. The pen is new. For the longest time we had vials. They were single-use vials. So what you are going to do is take the lid off of the Mounjaro. You're gonna get syringes with the Mounjaro. You are going to literally draw up the entire dose of the vial. So the entire syringe is now in here. This goes in the garbage. Every week you get a new vial, you take the lid off and you inject. So this dose is here. You are now going to inject in your stomach or the back of your arm or your thigh with this. When the syringes are done, which is very soon, our pharmacy doesn't have a lot left, then you are going to get the pen. Very similar to the Ozempic pen. You get a disposable needle, same needle, these are universal needles. You're gonna put the needle on the top here, screw it on, and then the dose is exactly the same. You're gonna turn your dial and you are going to, put it to where we decide your dose is. And then same thing, stomach, push the plunger, 5 seconds, take it out. Following week, rotate the site. I like to rotate sites so that you don't become immune to that same dose. So this is like, before we talk about anything else, let's step back and talk about what it looks like, what your prescription has, what it comes with, where you inject, how often you inject. So these are weekly injections. And then Rybelsus is oral. Rybelsus is an oral pill, comes in a box. We titrate the dose up as well. I don't use Rybelsus as much as I use these injectables, but there's your tutorial. I hope that helps.